side on the chat. I'm gonna hit the multi-stream button just there. I'm gonna get the link so I can share this onto Twitter. We should be live on every single platform right now. Tonight we are making history itself, man. Making history itself. Me, the guy who's been playing PlayStation exclusives for well over a year now since we started this stream journey, the Xbox traitor himself, moving over to the platform of PlayStation. Did he ever get a platinum? He did not. He did not. But today, I rise into the ranks of a true gamer, a true believer. I shall prove myself on this day. Can we get some music, please, Ratchet and Clank? Is that too much to ask, Ratchet and Clank? Can we get some? There we go. Come be a part of my history. Say you were there. Say you were a part of it, man. Platinum trophy for your raps that's phony. That's actually a pretty good multi, man. Well done. This is it. This is it. The challenge has been laid down. It is time. I actually need to check what I need to do to get the platinum. So yeah, if you're saying hello, I'm looking over here quickly. Go around in the chat. Jamaican Trophy Hunter himself has popped up to see the trophy being witnessed. The Trophy Hunter can smell a trophy from a mile off. We got Thomas in the chat. We got Noel. How's it going? Callie on the mod in duty, aka Ruben in the chat, and Job and Born Sinner. Good to have you with us. Right, now that I've done that, I'm looking over this way. I've got a new setup. I will show you it at some point in time. Let me know if everything's looking good. But pretty much, I now have a 3 monitor setup. It's getting even bigger. Like, the collection is growing. 3 monitors. I've got the vertical monitor over here on my left hand side, which actually shows me so much more of the chat now, which is really beautiful. Like, it's huge now. It's absolutely huge. Now I've got my main gaming monitor right here now. The gaming monitor itself sits right here, which also has the camera directly above it. Now, if you remember, in the past sort of streams in recent times with my last setup, it was a little bit like side on, but now I've got it so it's absolutely completely faced dead on, so you will be able to see every bit of emotion perfectly because it's all lined up like that. Then of course I got the extra monitor over here, which now really doesn't serve much purpose when I'm streaming, but it has a lot of purpose. Having 2 monitors is great. It took me a while to get this all set up. I now have 2 almost matching monitors. It's really annoying because one of the monitors is a slightly older or newer version of the same monitor and is slightly thicker around the edges. I thought it was the same model. It had Googled as the same model, and it was it looked like it was the same, and it's not. But we moved. They're the same size in inches and all that stuff. It's just slightly driving me crazy, but it's better than nothing. You know what? It's better than nothing, and I'm generally happy with it. We need to take a look at the progression on this trophy quickly before we get into it. We need to see what's left, what needs to be done, and I need people's help in achieving it. So, what have we not earned? Purchase all weapons. Kill 10 enemies by returning fire with the void reactor. Now this is the one that I don't understand completely. Full on presenter hands in effect. Yeah, 100%. I'm really excited, and I'm really doing a proper job of presenting to you today. We're getting into it. But yeah, I'm in a great mood for this. Apparently I need to earn 4 more, and there's only 3 that are showing. Oh no, yeah, there's 1 hidden trophy. Okay, alright, we're all good. We're pretty much all good. This is my secondary account. How's it going? I'm Abdul. Good to have you in the chat. Michael Holmes, how you doing? Path Gaming, how you doing? Devante over on Facebook, how you doing, man? Always appreciate you bringing the bars. I unfortunately will not be bringing the bars. Abdul signed up and become a new member. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Welcome to the family. As always, I really appreciate all of your support, man. I really do appreciate you. You've been a key part of every stream, always showing love when you can. I appreciate the fact that you've now become a member as well. Thank you, man. Big love to you. Everybody show Abdul some love. If you're already a member, please do show him some of the emojis that he now has access to, as well as his cool badge. I will be adding some more members features as we move on. When we hit the 10k mark, When we hit the 10K mark overall on YouTube, I will be adding some extra bonus members in general, like some bonuses for the people on the membership overall. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. Devontae saying no bars, I'm out. I'm only here for the... Fair enough, man. I mean, I uploaded a video earlier today, so I hope that's your fill of bars. If you want, you can go and check that out. Fun fact about that video, Just Allah himself, remember Just Allah from Jedi Mind Tricks, now Just Allah, actually went ahead and liked that video. So the inner, like, that's someone that I grew up listening to, okay? Like, I love every verse that Just Allah drops on just everything. He's a dope rapper. One of my favorite freestyles in general, which I can't find online, and if anyone can find it for me, I would massively appreciate that. But it's like the bow ties freestyle where he says, I don't wear oversized bow ties, and he just does this crazy multi-scheme for like a good 32 bars, and I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. How long is this going to take you? Well, that's the real question. I don't know. But it's also Sunday. There's been a lot of stuff happening over the course of the week. This is a chill out and chat, get the platinum done, celebrate that, and just basically tonight is room for us to just talk about anything that you may want to talk about. It's been a fairly big week in gaming overall. You know, we're coming off the back of E3. There's still a lot of interesting stuff. Kind of sad I didn't catch the Sea of Thieves footage that went up earlier. Because there's like a little live showing from GameSpot and a couple other people that was showing off like what Sea of Thieves: A Pirate's Life is all about, which has had me interested. Might pick it up on my PC potentially, something like that. But I was too busy, and I'll be honest with you guys, I've been playing Final Fantasy 15. I've been getting back into it, just filling the time, because this week we will be getting into Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade Intermission. That's what's going to be streamed for the rest of the week. That will start on Tuesday, Thursday, wrap it up over the course of the weekend. Thank you everyone that's been showing love to all of the sketches and skits and stuff. I really appreciate it. There's going to be more. There's definitely going to be more. And other than that, reactions and reviews and all of that good stuff will be continuing to come out on the channel in general, you know. And if you follow me on my other socials, then stuff like rap content and other things like that will be coming up as well. Something that I wanted to just wait until... I wanted to wait till the Final Fantasy 7 stream, but you know what? I can't. There it is, boys. I can't even get it in shot, but there it is, boys. How cool is that? How cool is that? Ah! It's incredible, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I want to get a fully life-sized one, but I couldn't find one that was... This is like 4.5 foot long, which is fairly big, but being like 6'2", I need one that's huge, you know? But yeah, really happy with my purchase. Alien Invention, how you doing? Good to have you in the chat. Knew this was coming. Yeah, I got the Buster, so I'm so happy with it, man. I'm so happy with it. Abandoned trailer is delayed. Yeah, I know. I've been keeping up on Abandoned as much as possible. Big love to anyone that recognized me in MBG's stream the other night. We were watching until like 4 AM here. Is it heavy? It's not that heavy because it's made of foam. I deliberately got one that was made of foam. So, wanted to just make sure that it wouldn't be too heavy. Freestyles are cold, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you very, very much. Whatever you do, don't take that out on the streets of London. I mean, yeah, not trying to. I don't want to get in a war with people, you know what I mean? Have to start doing doing braver and other moves like out of nowhere. I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, okay, so I think the way we're going to do this is we should aim. I need somebody to teach me how to get this properly. Kill 10 enemies by returning shots with the Void Reactor. We're going to go into that, and then we're going to go into a new game is the plan. So if you're ready, and like I'm saying, any questions that you want to throw across, I'll talk a bit about how I feel about Abandoned. What's going on here? What's going on here, boys? There we go. Alright. Alright. Ready to go. Matty Kiddable, how's it going? Doing? Angel, how you doing, Angel, on the modding duties as well? Thank you. He's not here right now, but I think I'm going to put Thomas back on the modding duties. Thomas was timed out for I put in a link that was to the channel, and I needed people to click on it, right? And Thomas decided it would be a good idea to put a Rickroll link in as a mod. Which, when you're as a mod, you need to operate in a way that doesn't mislead people, especially if I'm in the middle of asking for something to be promoted, right? So I took his modding duties away. But, you know what? He's a good lad. He's a very good lad, and I appreciate him a lot. So I'm going to put him back on the modding duties. It's been long enough. And in a recent stream he said I was a mod until I rickrolled people, so he knows fully well. So I'm gonna reinstate his modding capabilities when he returns back in the chat later. I don't think he's here right now, so I'm just gonna let everybody know. So when it happens, everyone show him a big congratulations once again. He's gone through it and he's earned his way back. So here we go. Get the void gun up to level 5. I think I've done that. I did Returnal. Man, you got the Returnal Platinum Trophy. Congrats, bro. That's one I may never see. That's one I may never... Thomas is here, damn it! Now you've ruined the surprise for yourself. There we go. You're back. Welcome back, Thomas. Welcome back, buddy. There we go. Everyone still acts surprised. Okay, so look, Void Reactor is level 5 at 100%. That's in there. We've got that. That's in there. But I don't think well, obviously I haven't done it because it would say that you've done the trophy, and I haven't done that. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll jump in. I'll show you how I'm trying to use it, and then you guys can give me some feedback and let me know if what mistakes that I'm making. Has anyone, firstly, before we talk about Abandoned, because we will talk about Abandoned, but has anybody watched the new Pixar movie yet? We don't need to discuss the plot or anything like that, but has anyone watched the Pixar movie Luca? Because I have some strong opinions when it comes to Luca versus... You have to catch enemy shields on the shield and return them. I'm a mod again? We did it, we surprised him. Congratulations, right. It's actually been a couple days since I've played this, so I need to remember how to... Okay. I'm trying not to... There's a reason I'm doing it like this. It's because I don't want to break any of the extra ammo things. Ready for some more puzzles? Alright, so I have to catch the bullets. Okay, alright, so we have to catch... Well, I thought I was doing that, right? But that's cool, right? No? It's not working. It's not hanging. Did they just shoot their own guy? Okay. Is that... Is that it? Was that the move? Does that count? That's where I'm getting confused. Because I've been doing that, and I'm not certain that it's like, because I was like, I've done that to at least like maybe 15 people at this point, and then this happens where it just runs out, and then the second it runs out, I'll check the chat in a second. The second it runs out, you can't get enough in there to then do it again. And then I'm just trapped in this mode, which has no exit, by the way. Like you actually can't get off this mode unless you. Oh wait, no, you can. There's one way to do it. I remembered. This is the only way that you can end this mode quickly. And it's like that, okay? So I do that, but then I don't know if because I died that it's not like the trophy would count it separately, wouldn't it? The trophy's not going to be like, oh, you died, so it doesn't count. Have you completed the story and got 32 golden bolts? No, I don't think I have. But that's not in the list of, like, we got purchase all weapons, return by killing 10 enemies, and then collect all trophies, and then there's one hidden one, which if the hidden one is to 100% it, then I'll have to 100% it. But it hasn't said to do that. I've been collecting as much as possible, but my focus has been on leveling up the void reactor itself. That was my major concern, was getting the void reactor to a point where it was at level 5, because I remember someone saying you've got to get it to level 5. So I've done that. Then I have been trying to use it to return fire. When you have 32 bolts, you can... Okay. You can get the infinite ammo. I did see one thing that said you wanna keep a bit of a distance. Use infinite ammo. That means I've got to go get all of the golden bolts. I didn't know how to get infinite ammo until someone just told me there. But then they screw you on the RNG. I didn't do this trophy in the... No, because this is what I'm saying. Like the trophy's not going to be like, when it gets purple, that's when you shoot. There we go. Because the trophy's not going to be like, oh, you did it in the arena, that doesn't count. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that advanced. Surely. It's not like it's going to hit you with like some over stipulations. But as I'm saying, so I don't have infinite ammo. I have to let it get to purple. I don't think I have infinite ammo. I'm definitely sure there's a couple bolts left that I have to go to cheats. Wouldn't it be under just like the gold bolt mods? Oh, under this? Yeah, I don't have it. But what I was going to say, right, about Luca and Pixar is I watched that movie. I watched it on the same screen that I've played this game on. And overall, should we go bolt? But that means I've got to go bolt hunting though, which is going to be not tedious, but I mean, it will help fill out the time on the stream, sure. But basically, there's a fair few things that Ratchet and Clank does that, like, is better than the most recent Pixar movie. That's the only way I can put it into words. Like, not everything, because I'm still being fair to Pixar. There's some things that they're just really good at, but when you consider that one is playable and the other isn't playable, it's really quite crazy what Ratchet and Clank have managed to do. Honestly, that's not me overgassing it or anything like that. That's the truth. Right, alright, let's have a look. Alright. Everything on that planet's done. 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 Need one here. Need one here. That's done. I need 3 on the final prison planet. Okay. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I've got all of the spy bots. I've got the Rhino. That's confirmed. That's out of the way. But what I'm thinking is it quicker to get all of the gold bolts and have unlimited ammo, or is it easier to just keep going back into the arena and trying your luck? You know, that's where I was. Also, I didn't want to have everything done before the stream, You can get the Void Trophy anywhere, but it's easier on the first level because the enemies have guns. Exactly, that's what my thinking was. But maybe we get the infinite ammo, and then this is it. I know that you need to start a new game in order to get the last weapon unlocked. That's a fact. So in my head, the plan was, oh, I'll get like the shield one done here, then we'll start a new game and we'll buy the new weapon, and that will be the final weapon that I'll get. Right? That was my plan. That was how it was. So yeah, I think literally this game does some things better than literally better than the most recent Pixar stuff. But what I'm gonna say is, someone saying, where was it? Makes me wonder what Naughty Dog and Santa Monica Studios are gonna do with the PS5. Yeah, I'm 100% like really interested to see what someone like Naughty Dog does with this system. Like, I'm completely in awe with this game. But let's not count Insomniac out like, well, Insomniac managed to pull this out of the back. No. Like, Insomniac have been on a solid path towards getting this anyway. Like, I think like the first Spider-Man game was really visually impressive. Like, I think it was. I think they did a great... Like, what's so good about the Spider-Man game is they made it look really, 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 really good. Like, for a non-realistic game. Like, well, not for a non-realistic game. Like, for a game that has something so ludicrous like Spider-Man in, they still managed to ground completely the look of New York. Like, they did a very good job with nailing the realism of New York. Now, it says that there's one gold... Is it here? That's it, okay. Is that off the map? Alright, let's go have a look. I think they did a great stack up, boys. Oh, did he just nail me in the air? I wasn't making that jump anyway. But yeah, they did it. Boys, can you... So, I go from... Where was that? Where was that? Hang on. No. Is that full speed? Jump too early. It's just a jump, right? It's just a jump. There's no secret trick to that. It's just a skate. I can do this. Jump at the final part and just hit it. Just hit it. Hit it with everything you got. And stop getting hit by the little... Stop getting hit by these guys. Oh! I can't do it from here. I can't do it from here. Okay. Where is it when you land here? Hang on. Thank you. I still fucked it up. Path, chill. I'm not at the bar, Path. Clearly, I'm not at the bar right now, guys. Like, can we deal with one thing at a time and be like systematic about this? Like, if you see me in a different location, like, worry about the Zerky stuff when we're at Zerky's. Right now, I'm trying to get a gold bolt that's in front of me. Come on. Tactical analysis of the situation. One thing at a time. Then we can do... We're going back to Zerky's. That's been established. Right now, we're getting the bolts needed to get the infinite ammo. That's where we're at. I explained that. Like, you know, I went for a full plan for everybody. I said, all right, so we're gonna go get the ammo, and then we can do the... You know, there's a whole thing in place right here. Well, the toughest one is going to be getting all 3 in this new location. Other than that, I did a decent job at cleaning up.
Ratchet's got everything handled right now.
But not good enough, apparently. Not good. If I had known that you needed all the bolts to get the ammo, I would have made that top priority. I wouldn't have just been getting the void reactor. To be fair, though, getting the void reactor to level 5 took a considerable amount of time. Not a considerable amount, but it's not. There's definite time sinks in place for some of these things. You need to go to Rick's place in Casablanca and have Sam play it again. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? Did you get the bolt on the underwater level? If you didn't, you have to get it in the new game plus. I think I did. I think I actually did. I'm not even just saying that. I think I actually did. Can you put XP armor? I don't even know what that means. Can I just one thing at a time? Let's just assess. Let's just assess. There's a gold bolt somewhere. Or maybe there's not a gold bolt anywhere. Platinum the day it came out. I'm gonna just say it. This was meant to be a fun, enjoyable experience, and it's become backseat titty. Like it's just become. There's no level of excitement now. I don't even want the platinum. I don't even want the platinum. Fuck the platinum. Yeah, in the underwater level, you have to use the. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have to use the gravity boots, and you go across, and there's a gold bolt like a little bit further on, like there's a golden bolt across the way. That you use. I'm swear it's the gravity boots. You make a jump with it, and you jump over, and it was like sitting in its own little area. I might not have described that in any shape or form. This actually makes sense, but I feel like that's where it was. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, this game is still technically so beautiful. Still so beautiful. Yeah, you got it with the magnetic boots. There we go. I'm almost certain I got that one, which means we're one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Should I be using the void reactor here? Like, does this count? Oh, whoa! That looks like it counts. Hang on. It actually looks like it counts. And we got full void reactor. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do weaken him up. Weaken him up a little bit. Just a little bit, just buttering him up. Ow. Just buttering him up. Just a bit. Oh no, it's too. Oh no. It's good. Guys, use it. Oh no, I'm too close. Good. Get your pull-ups in there. Ow. I need to create distance, right? Can I use this? Do it. Shoot me. Please, quickly. I'm gonna have to take out the box. Yes. Alright. Charge it up. Is it out? No, it's not out. I didn't stop. Why is it stopped working? Hello. Buddy. Do you want to stop trying to... I'm trying to do something here. Right. Nice. Solid. Shoot. It's not working. I'm pressing. It's not working. It's not. Ran out on me. It ran out. It ran out. Fuck this place. Fuck it. I just need one more gold bolt. But where? Where? And I got one. I got an idea. Is it in the others? Is it in the other universe? There we go. There we go. What? How can I? No. Maybe I didn't get it. I feel like I got this. Hey, stop, back up. So I remember with the gravity, but there was something that I picked up out here. I was like, oh, this is... Maybe it was armor? That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? Maybe it was the armor? I gotta go around that? There was something I went out of my way to pick up, and I was like, this is... I wouldn't have found this if I wasn't paying additional attention. No, it's this. Yeah, so I must have got something else that you jump for over here. But I did a maneuver like this. He's done it. He's done it. He's cracked it. He's cracked the code. He's cracked the code. Well, there we go. There we go. You can't reflect lasers. You need projectiles like pirates. It reflected the lasers. Did you not see that? He shot 3 lasers. I shot 3 lasers back. That legitimately happened. Alright, let's get out of here. Great. How have I done that? How have I done that? Alright. 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 One step closer to the platinum. Alright, I'll open up the table. What the hell do you guys... I'm changing the conversation, right? What the hell do you guys think is going on with this abandoned game? That's what I want to know from people right now. That's it. How do I get out of here as well? Probably get to this. Yeah.
Another.
Nice. This was the one level I didn't stream. I played this in my own time because I was like, fuck it. I'm not. Can you stop shooting me, please, buddy? I'm not here to scrap. Peace. I've already won the war as well at this point in time in my head. Daniel, how's it going? Where did I gotta get to? 90% that Kojima is involved. That's a strong percentage. It's a very strong percentage. And we're out of here. Okay. All right, we're 30 minutes. Okay. Wait! James, how you doing? Been a while, James. Hope you're doing all right. I don't think it's Silent Hill. I think we want it to be, and we're going to be disappointed. It's an indie title which is going to suffer because of all of these theories, leaving people feeling let down. I was thinking indie dev trolling, but if so, I don't get the exposure by Sony on their blog, and Keeley being involved. I think that's what's keeping it alive for people.
I wonder how Rivet's doing.
There's too much big players involved at this point in time. Here's how I feel about it. I think when you get to a certain point with any conspiracy, you draw one of two conclusions. Either you're so deep in that it has to be what you want it to be because confirmation bias, like you get to a point where you have to connect all of the dots because that's the outcome you want. I think people on the internet are very good at doing that overall. And I missed that shot. I think that's something that people are very, very good at doing. They're like, this is what I want from a scenario, so now I'm gonna do everything that I can to confirm it. Why am I missing this jump? Why am I missing this jump? It's like a really simple jump as well. Thank you.
Hello, gorgeous.
And I do worry a bit that it's getting to a point where it's like everyone is just like, it has to be this now. Like it legitimately has to be this because all of the evidence is there. But at the same time, that's some damn compelling evidence in a way. Like, some very damn compelling evidence. I think it may be something bigger than it is, but not Kojima. I think that's also a very valid thing. Like, there's definitely something going on because it's come out of nowhere. Not nowhere, but there's been some interesting things happening around it. Got 23. I'm doing it. I'm slowly getting on bolts, baby. I don't know my way around it. Yeah. But if you're in, like, because people are like, oh, why don't Sony deny this? Why doesn't someone come out and deny it? And it's like, well, to be honest with you, mate, if you're in Blue Box Studios position,
Another day, another chance to
there's no way you're gonna just come out and be like, oh, we're gonna kill all of the hype around this situation, because that's ludicrous. You know, that's absolute, like, rule number one of business is make your money somehow, you know? That should have given me the unlimited ammo cheat? Is that all I needed? Is that it? I got infinite health. Alright, that's cool. Alright, we'll turn that on. That's a help. I'm gonna make life a lot easier. But I am very concerned with, like, how big it is. But that's what I'm saying, like them denying it is all they needed to do in this scenario, right? They just needed to say, oh no, we're not involved with Kojima. And even if it turns out to be true, then yeah, fair enough, well played, you covered your tracks, kind of. Which they didn't, but you know what I mean. Hey guys. But if it does come out that they literally just aren't involved, then, you know, they covered their tracks. Like fair enough, they covered their tracks. But at the same time, I wouldn't use that as the absolute complete confirmation that they aren't involved, because, you know, very convenient, isn't it? Very convenient to just be like, oh yeah, we're not, like, you know, again, that falls into the marketing side of things. Yeah, they've 100% denied it. They've got, like, the thing that's so weird is, like, their only statement on the situation is, like, on the website. Like, the website has nothing on them, and then they're just like, oh, we're not linked to Kojima, calm down. Like, if it was if you were in their position and you knew it, you wouldn't make such a big deal about this fact. That's what's strange to me. Like, you wouldn't need to sort of super reinsure people. You wouldn't have to go out of your way to prove that he's not involved. I know, obviously, with the amount of attention they're getting where everyone's saying it is, you'd still just be like, look, we've addressed that. Let's move on. We've got a game to promote, you know. People are talking about it though, regardless of the outcome. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I feel like I don't know if like it's fair to give them backlash if this turns out not to be it, because like they've said, they've done their best to like stop everybody's speculation, but then at the same time they haven't, because their social media manager is just like straight up just trolling everyone, which again though is what you'd be paid to do. You'd be absolutely paid to do that, right? Like, your whole job is to get engagement. So you'd be there just being like, oh no, Kojima, he's not involved, or is he? Like it's what I do. Free engagement. You'd have to. The most suspicious thing is that their social media manager like only comes online at like 1 AM Dutch time.
So shiny.
Which is just like, bro, like no social media managers being paid hours to work from midnight onward. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, you know, like you've got your set hours, and they're usually not like when you should be going to sleep. Like, you know? Which is very strange. Which almost says they're not in the location they say they are. Right, so we've got it now. We've actually got, I think that's all of them. So that's the, okay, we've got, look at that. Oh, we could get gold weapons too. Prestige, baby. I'm gonna read your comments quickly because it's not, the game's secondary tonight overall. Is it raining in the UK right now because it's raining here? I actually can't see out of window. I can't hear the rain. They would not say they work with Kojima if they want to keep it a secret. Exactly, that's where all of the speculation is going. SNL though, they didn't think that would cause issues, especially prior Kojima links from people. But I mean, that's what sparked it. That SNL tweet is what sparked off everything for everybody. Once that happened, they opened the gates of hell. You know, Talon, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. People are talking about it regardless of the outcome. They put out a statement explicitly saying that they didn't mean to imply it was Silent Hill. SH is owned by Konami, and they have no connection to either. Yeah, which is true. But at the same time, we know that someone's working on a Silent Hill game somewhere, but we don't know who, apart from it being a prominent Japanese studio. So that's like our biggest piece of information there. I'm going to go to this. This should hopefully bring me back.
There's gotta be some more bolts around here somewhere.
I don't even know if we need bolts at this point. It's all very, like, if you were this indie developer and all of this stuff just happened, you would 100% just, you'd be like, roll with it. Like, that's all you can do. Roll with it. Like we're getting the, like, do you know how much it would cost to execute a marketing campaign like this? Like, the money, the spend you'd need to execute this marketing campaign would be very, very big. Like, I mean, very, very big. I'm talking
The
like
arena's got some rewards with
a
my name on
50k
them.
like investment into adverts, like legitimately, like that's the kind of, or higher, to get to ensure this much people are talking about your product. It's a lot of spend. Like, I've seen the money that companies put into, like, say, like, promotion on Facebook or promotion on Twitter and things like that. I really don't care, whatever. I know from working with certain companies and stuff, there has been, like, they spend a lot of the time more on the actual push than they do on the content they're making. And they spend a lot on the content they're making, but if it's not performing to a certain point in time, there's loads of companies out there that will literally, you can pay them and they'll just use they acquire accounts like Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts and Instagram accounts and stuff, and they post about that product, making it look like they're a normal person. And this is a very lucrative side of social media where hundreds of thousands of pounds are spent each year. Like when you think about how much money is spent on an advert, and you consider that companies can now remove that whole element, you don't need a television advert slot for 100,000 or 200,000 or however much ridiculous money that's being spent on like television adverts in their day. Like, you know how much it costs to like put on like a Super Bowl advert, things like that. For a fraction of that price in comparison on social, you can spend that and get your product as far as it needs to go, you know? So if you are in Blue Box Game Studios' position right now, and this all just happened to fall into it, like into place like this, then there's no way you're gonna suddenly just say, you know what, we're not gonna, like, because think about projections. They probably, if they are an indie game, didn't think much people were gonna actually buy this game in the first place, even if it is coming out on PS5. Like, we don't even know if it's coming out on a situation. It could just be part of like PS Plus. Like, we don't know what it was planned to be put out as, so we don't know what their expectations were for game sales overall. So legitimately, like, if you're in their position right now, the hype is worth almost more than people actually buying the game currently, you know? Like, it's something that you couldn't have planned for in some ways, but at the same time, all of the coincidences that are here make it very, very, very interesting. The trailer app looks like something Kojima would come up with. This trailer app idea is very, very strange. I do agree with that. It's a very strange promotional technique, and it's also stranger that like PS are just like, yeah, we'll roll with this. We're gonna let this indie company come along and make an app to launch a trailer on. Like, all of that's very like, well, who's backing this? Like, what has this company shown you that has got your like blind approval from? You know, like, that's what I don't understand. As far as if you're looking on it from like overall, like if you're looking at it like, well, why would PlayStation just blindly back a company with like next to no experience, I guess would be the correct term. There's like this whole interesting thing with like The Haunted, which was their game that they released like in early access last year. And that all of the information on that has been completely removed from online, pretty much. Like, it's still on the Steam store and stuff. And if you look at a lot of it, where do I play the music in here, Path Gaming? If you're still here, I remember you were saying it. Now we're back in Zerkies, you can tell me what needs to be done. But if you actually look at the Haunted game that they were working on, it looks similar to the abandoned teaser we got a while ago. So that's very interesting. But then if you read into what Haunted actually was, it was like very much influenced from Frame Fatal or whatever that game's called. The other like old, like, it could be a completely different franchise that they've drawn influence from and not just Silent Hill, because it literally says, I can pull it up for you quickly over here if I can find the Haunted's it's called The Haunting, sorry, The Haunting Bloodwater Curse, right? Early access, and pretty much they've taken it down so you can't get early access to it anymore. And it says in their information. Also, it says what the weird thing is, it wasn't published, but it was published by Create Q Interactive. But then in the Steam store, it says like we also received email for feedback via feedback at Blue Box Game Studios, which is very, very, very interesting. Have you done the music trophy? Play 3 tunes on the jukebox? No, I haven't. I didn't realize that I could go up to the jukebox and play it. Okay. So run some music. But yeah, so it was a game that they were working on in early access. Blue Box Games completely linked to it. And somewhere in the information they said it's like... They said they pulled it because they had major updates on it. It got pulled from the Steam store. They had major updates on it. But if you go check that out, it looks a lot overall like It looks a lot like Abandoned, which is strange. The Haunting is a first-person action adventure game in where you fight ghosts using a camera and explore the mysteries of the Redwater Woods through cinematic storytelling, which again looks very, very like, that's kind of like the way that they've described Abandoned to some degree as well, you know? They said that the trailer wasn't anything to do with the game. Well, then it looks like the trailer, the teaser that they showed us was all stuff they pulled from this previous game they had, The Haunting, because it looks very, very similar, which is strange. Can't stay. Hey, happy Father's Day, Jeffrey, man. Spend the time with your family, but I appreciate you popping by just to say hi, man. Have a good day. I hope you're all having a good day. And any fathers watching, I hope you're having a good day. And anybody that finds yourself in a situation where you can't spend or even speak to your father, I hope that you're feeling alright as well. Shout out No Dad Gang, which is like, you know, pretty much where I'm finding myself on these days. It's been a bit bittersweet just seeing everybody online sharing pictures of them and their fathers and things like that. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I hope everyone's having a good day regardless. Happy Son's Day and Daughter's Day and you know, you can't have a Father's Day without the children either, I guess, you know? Listen to the Abandoned trailer sounds, then listen to Tunnel Beckons from Silent Hill soundtrack. It matches up. That's some deep stuff. Like, I'm not going to get on the full, like, MBG stream where we discuss it. Like, I'd happily do that, but in general, like, that's his massive territory at the moment. And we are still trying to get the plat, that is. But I'm happy to discuss this with people. I'm on both sides of the argument, though. I'm not being 100% like, this has to be this. I think that if you do that, then you've sort of lost, you know? You need to, as much as you argue one side, you need to be able to argue the other side as well, is how I feel, you know? I put my notifications on so my trophies would pop up. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I put... Hang on, let me go to settings quickly, because I put it so they pop up. I thought that was important for this stream. I thought that was... Allow pop-up notifications, show preview. In Denmark, it's in the 5th of June. In England, it's Father's Day today. A lot of people are taking inspiration from the Silent Hill soundtrack. Yeah, fair enough. It's the thing is, I think no matter what, it's very interesting and it's got people talking, which is more than most indie games could hope for. Like, we weren't all doing this for Destruction All-Stars. The trophy did pop up. Oh, I just wasn't watching. Okay, I'm lost in the rabbit hole. I'm lost. So we got one more trophy. Let's go and get. It did. Oh, thank you. See, look, you guys holding me down right now. We've got the infinite ammo on. It popped up when you were looking at chat. There we go. There we go. Thank you. You guys got my back. Also, thank you everyone for chilling it on the back seating. I shouldn't have to say that because it's been like the one thing, and I know this is trophy hunting, so everyone wants to help and make sure I'm getting it done. But yeah, chat's way more chilled now, and also I did the right thing and like redirected our focus. I appreciate that people just want to help. Oh, I have infinite ammo now. Fuck these guys. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I'm a god now. Alright, let's do it. We're going to get this Void Reactor trophy right now. But this is it's a deep conversation. And I just like getting everybody's input. So you're saying when it gets... When it gets purple, you shoot the pen. Why does it stop working sometimes? Right, here we go. Theory time. He put out a Kickstarter and I need this guy not to close the gap on me. Because if not, the gun itself will just... Nice. theory time, Caraman put out a Kickstarter in 2015. The other thing is, this Caraman guy, like, he will accept... Wait until it got to the darkest purple. Alright, alright, alright. Also, there's no point in doing it, like... This may sound stupid, but, like, you just need that first wave, don't you, of enemies. They're varying shades of purple. I waited until it got the darkest purple. The darkest purple. He had a Kickstarter in 2015. In March 2015, Konami removed Kojima's name from Metal Gear Solid and other games. He was also kept away from the team as they finished and released Metal Gear Solid 5. If you look at the 35th pixel at 123 in the abandoned trailer for color code when decoded, you get the name Kojima. I'm not sure if that's correct. I don't even know. Even after it released, he wasn't free until December 2015. I think he made the name and tested the waters while he was locked away. This is where it starts to get mad, though. Like, when we're looking at it like that, it's like... So you're telling me since 2015, Kojima has been in hiding. He's created a complete... I'm not putting it past the guy, also. He's created an alias to this degree. Like, he's thought this much steps ahead. Which would be nuts. Like, look at that thing just flying out there. I've never seen that before. Look at him. Could be, like, I just, at what point does it get so ridiculous? Like, you know? Can you imagine that? It's at least made the summer of gaming interesting. I mean, it's definitely done better than the whole of E3, which is like, congratulations. I think he made it then and then didn't use it. That could be it. It's more we're only paying attention now. Well, this is the thing. It wouldn't have happened if they didn't do the tweet. If they didn't do the tweet about the Silent Hill mistake, you know? Kojima was never real. That's, I mean, for anyone that's probably all seen the sketch by this point, but what if we are all video Kojima, sorry. Like, then we're playing the game right now, right? I think they send more in the wave, in the third wave. Do they send more shooty guys? The problem is they knew people were going to use this for the... I've got the RPG damage thing on. Alright. Come on, shoot at me. Shoot me! Quickly, I need more than that. The thing is, if he successfully has done this, right, then he's a fucking genius and also a criminal mastermind. Do you want to load up, gun? Why does it just stop some? Why does it just stop work? Why does it just stop working sometimes? Damn's the real Kojima. Happened the whole time. It's very, very mental. But like I'm saying, to play like the biggest devil advocate, or as someone said on a stream I was watching yesterday, doctor's advocate, which I really like as a term of, like, this gun has become too powerful.
Prepare yourself, miscreant!
Shit. I gotta take out the little guys without taking out the big guys. I'm trying to fin the herd here. Why would you attack that? I didn't give you permission to attack that dude. Look at this. Alright. It just disappears sometimes. I don't know if that was it. I feel like those things on screen are like if you look at the shield, you can see it's kind of collecting stuff. Like, look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, you see it? Why would you do that? Is my controller broken? Why does it keep breaking? Charge me up. Come on, you. Sorry, sea dogs. I can't work out if I'm doing it or not. It's really frustrating. You can shoot them whenever, as long as it's purple. Does that count? And how I've killed so many people with this method, and it's just not. It's not doing it. And I want the platinum, man. I want the platinum. I've earned it, kind of. But yeah, so that's how I feel about Abandoned. I feel like while there's overwhelming evidence for it potentially being maybe not Silent Hill, but a Kojima game, more importantly, like a part of this. I think the better way to phrase it is a part of the Silent Hill franchise. You know? Because PT was part of Silent Hill, wasn't it? But while there's overwhelming evidence for that, if it's not, you can't really blame this indie company for riding the hype for as long as possible. You know, you can't be mad at them for keeping it up. Like, you would 100%, everyone in your company would be saying, you have to do this. The game will be the spiritual successor. Yeah, exactly. No, that's... I want it. I want it. Trophy pop. Oh, come on. You only have all guns to do and return fire. Couldn't get it in the arena, and Google said to do it at the parade. At the starting parade. It hasn't popped, has it? It's definitely not popped. If he can pull this off, he's a genius. only him in this industry would be capable of pulling it off. You only need to do 10 for the trophy, like I said, I did it outside the arena. But others said it works inside. Well, it doesn't seem to be working, so maybe you just go to the new game. Starting parade. Should we give it a go? I'll try this wave one more time. I feel like I killed enough people. Which is not a sentence you should ever really have to say in life. I feel like I killed enough people to get that trophy. It's a weird one. My question to people is, what game are you playing once you're done with this if you've got the PS5? Like, what's everyone playing at the moment? Because it's very hard to pick up games. Like, it's very hard to pick up a game following this. Which is why I went for a game that I already, like, I'm just massively, like, I really want to play through all of the Final Fantasy games at the moment, but I settled on just playing Final Fantasy 15 for the time being, because I remember fond memories of that game, and I keep having all these moments where I'm like, oh yeah, this happens, and oh yeah. And like, just having fun with it. Come on, Nass. Surely I killed that guy, right? Surely that counts as killing some people. Playing Greedfall, currently playing Persona 5 Strikers. Abdul, man, I've been seeing your, I think you're too close, so sometimes the shield's killing them. That's why I'm trying to keep my distance. I'm trying to keep backed up, you know? Metro Exodus. So yeah, Abdul, I've been seeing your tweets saying that it keeps crashing on you. I'm missing, okay. Just like super upsetting. And Ballistics, I've been seeing your updates on Metro, and it does look pretty good. I am really ready to get into Final Fantasy Intermission, I'll be real. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. How am I missing? How? I've gone from... It must be... You must be right. You've killed at least 20 in the same area. How am I missing the shot? If I wasn't missing, I feel like... Charge. Oh, he's strafing. He's hitting me with the strafe. This game's lying, bro. This game's lying. Something's not right. Is the trophy bugged for me? Just start pulling at the excuses. The platinum trophy was bugged. So I think after this wave, I'm definitely gonna go with the new game, the parade. Because now I've got the unlimited ammo and health. Sir, can you not, please? These boots are so good. Okay. Like, that's not it. You see how much people that took out? That can't be right. Question, that's the reason? Stop trying to bring a knife to a field gunfight, bro. Shoot it up, shoot up, shoot up, shoot. Maybe the infinite cheats aren't allowing it to happen? That's a good point. I'm guessing having the cheats on is negating the trophy. Damn it! Alright, so has anyone done it with the trophy or with the cheats on? Also, welcome to the chat, Girantina? Is that right? Podge, welcome to the chat as well. Playing the Fractured Butthole. Such a good title, isn't it? The Fractured Butthole. I used infinite cheats. Yeah, so it's like... I'm doing something wrong here. I am the problem. No, I had cheats on and I got the so it's definitely possible. Alright, so should we start the new game and just hope for the best? Let's do it. Let's do it. Because we're coming into the second hour now. Well, not completely. We're not far into it, but we're definitely in the second hour. Challenge mode. Do I just put it on... Do I put it on the hardest setting? Because I have infinite life and ammo now? Like, surely, how hard can that be? When you've got infinite life and ammo? That doesn't seem like it's even a challenge. Or do I make it easy? Only way I did it was to aim on the furthest away pirate. I got the plat day one, it's pretty fun. I found if I pulled the trigger the full way, the blast would kill them instead of the shots. I think you need to only pull it halfway and have the distance. I think you were killing them with the blaster rather than the reflected shots. Yeah, well, that's how it's looking. Do I put this on hard? But that does that hard mean like more enemies and then I'll have more chance to kill people, or should I just do this on a regular setting again? This isn't my next playthrough. I said I'd do my next playthrough on hard, but I just want to get the platinum right now. I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. Because it should have popped by now? Yeah, it definitely should have popped by now. Like, no question. No question. I should have got it by now. That's right. I should have this platinum trophy by now. Renegade challenge with infinite health. Hard just makes them harder. But if I can't die, it is a bit hard, or you get soft locked on a certain level if you go to the cheats. What does that mean? Soft locked on what? Soft locked on what? Should I just go with normal? Middle normal? I just go with regular difficulty. The mods have spoken. The mods have spoken. Alright, here we go. From the TOP. Do we need to watch the cutscenes? Does anyone want to watch the cutscenes? I don't mind. It's a masterpiece of a game. Look how good this looks, man.
Members of the Resistance, report to your nearest intake facility immediately. We promise nothing
just do normal.
nefarious.
You guys know me well. Like, it just looks great. And as I said, I'm not saying that it does everything better than the most recent Pixar movie,
to the VIP section of your nearest
but
intake facility
there's elements to this that just look so good.
It will be fun.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I would skip if you're doing... Well, I'm not doing a full playthrough. We're getting the trophy. That's the plan here. But I mean, I can skip in case people don't want spoilers, and we can get into it. Oh, there he is. I mean, like, look at that. Like, that shot is as good as Pixar.
Don't you think it's weird to throw a celebration
which is
for
crazy.
us? I mean, we haven't done anything heroic in
Also, he's wearing the armor that I put on him.
years.
I like this armor because he's
What
got
if
like
everyone thinks we're
Cloud's
washed
shoulder
up?
pad.
Oh, what if we are washed up?
Captain
But I don't like the helmet.
Leslie Quark.
I find it very hard. Does anyone else find it hard to match the actual armors you get given in this game? Like, it's very hard to, like, you can't really chop and change the outfits. Like, you can't chop and change them that much and get a good result, which is kind of sad. Like, they work really well as full pieces. He's doing exactly what you were doing and got it quite quickly. I'm being robbed of my platinum. They don't want me to shine. They don't want me to shine, bro. This is what I'm saying. They don't want it. Should I put on the Galactic Ranger one because we're going? This opening to the game, though,
Wow, haven't seen these guys in ages.
this opening to the game, which I broke, by the way, if you weren't there for the first time, I broke the start of the game.
Ending with a surprise gift from Clank to Ratchet.
But it is very, very,
Oh dear. Must he tell the entire galaxy?
Wait,
very
a gift?
impressive.
For what?
Oh,
Like,
you
it's
will
such
see.
huge
It is
scale.
awaiting us at the front of the parade route.
Well,
I can't use my
better
guns
get
though,
moving
can I?
then.
I've just got my.
Starting on planet
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Ratchet, a restless tinkerer. Adventure. That night,
Try
Clank
halfway
came
on that.
crashing from the night sky. Ratchet rescued the defective warbot, and the rest
See, any cool?
is intergalactic. The crowd goes wild.
I think halfway sends back the projectiles. All the way does the blast. Maybe that's what I was doing
They
wrong.
sure pulled out all.
And now, our heroes will clear this festive barricade.
Smash it! Bop it!
Forget
Twist
the
it!
Clark invasion of curves. Show the crowd some of those world-class sharp-shooting skills. The Hall of Heroes is safe.
So good.
I think I found the wombat. What is this supposed
So
to
do
be?
I get my? Do I get it now?
Bounty on your head, wombat.
Ratchet, I do not believe this is part of the show.
Like that? I'm trying not to press it in full. Come here. It's been 6 months since Cyberpunk. I only have one setting, it would appear.
Someone put a bounty on us?
It didn't activate.
I hope this
Didn't
is not about
activate
your
the
gift.
cutscene
Hurry,
for a
we
second
must get
there.
to the front of the parade route.
Jump it. Can you burst the balloons? I didn't even think about that. You can burst the balloons. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh dear.
Activating Magna Boots!
Oh yeah. Activate those magna boots. Should try from back here. Shoot at me, bro! I got trophies to get. Is that it? I'm not trying to press the whole thing. I'm trying not to press it. Shoot me quicker, bro! Does that count?
Come on, let's keep this show going!
Bro, I got trophies to get, man.
So much for smiling and waving, huh?
I would bet the blogs are behind this.
But still,
The
as an
Craigmites,
introduction
or-
to the game.
Oh, Dr. Nefarious.
No way! Nefarious has been retired longer than we have.
Like even this. But you know, it's... Whoa! I think what's hilarious about the armor is like... Oh, not these guys. Not the robots. Back up, bro. Charge it up. Charge it up.
Oh, really brings you back to the good old days, don't it?
He's run off. He's run. Where are you going? I need to kill you. More. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Woo! Finally! Finally! Oh, that took foot. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
There, we can glide over.
Alright, well now everyone just dies. Should we just... What are we going to hit him with? The rhino? We got unlimited rhinos. Let's just... Level up? Oh, I'll take it.
More goons incoming.
Take out the ship. Take out the ship! Thank you. We're one away now, I think. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Honestly, good call. And everyone that has also helped with the pulling of the back. You all helped as well. Because Michael made a solid play there, even if he has pointed it out himself now. So we get 1 point taken. But you know what? We get 5 for doing it. Good. No, honest. Can you call it in on yourself? Get the rhino to level 10. It only goes to level 5, right? The thing is, I know what all the Easter eggs are, like, thanks Twitter. You couldn't even wait a month. You couldn't even wait. I've seen all of them. Because Twitter was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post this for the likes. One day into it. Like, you know, like, he's like, come on, bro. Seriously? And then people will just retweet it. Honestly, that was cool, though. You see that whole shit coming out? And people just retweet it onto your timeline, and you're like, well, is nothing sacred in this world?
Rusty, but
Like,
not too bad.
can we not even have a month embargo on spoilers like that, you know?
Of our hero's story.
Like, at what point is it acceptable to start posting spoilers about a game for a console that not everybody owns? You know? Like, I don't know. But less than a day into it and a week into it seems a bit jumping the gun in my
seems to be
opinion.
under assault, I
Could
will
be
cut
wrong,
to the
but-
chase. Ratchet, I do not know where I would be without you. You are my closest friend, my teammate.
How do you think people would have felt if Clank proposed to Ratchet right there? Because it almost sounds like he's gonna do it, but then they chickened out and said we can't put this in the game. We can't put this in the game.
And you have given up a lot to...
It's a story of broship,
the Dimensionator,
brotherhood.
so you can travel through
know?
dimensions and find your family.
Just two guys being bros.
Yo, pal,
But that would have definitely divided the internet, I think.
Nefarious?
Ratchet and
Could be wrong.
Clank! What a
Could be wrong.
wonderful surprise! I didn't expect to
Like, but can you imagine Clank just proposes to Ratchet right there? This isn't a Truckman game.
We have to get the
I was waiting for
Dimensionator
that
away
comment.
from Dr. Nefarious!
Yes, and quickly. Whatever he has planned, it cannot be good.
Truckman would have had Ribbit beat Ratchet to death with his own wrench, and then we'd learn a lesson about friendship or something. Break the game again?
You're still here?
Hell no, bruh!
Of course you are! Why wouldn't you be?
Does it like despawn at a certain point if you've got infinite ammo, or does it just... With me, my army.
Perhaps we can put Quark's pyrotechnics to use.
I knew that would work. I mean, just look at this, man. This is a game that you can play
Don't beat yourself up.
right
This'll be
now.
just like old times. Come on,
You put
Looks like
2 black
Nefarious
bars
landed
on this and
somewhere
it's a
near the
movie.
train station. Oh, Mrs. Zircon. We should grab a weapon.
Ratchet, my favorite customer.
Hey, Mrs.
You
Zircon.
now have access to the Omega line of weapons.
Omega, you say?
Exclusive. Enjoy Omega destruction.
So this is what you guys were talking at. So this is the new weapon as well, right? Can't wait for your Demon Souls Platinum hunt. Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I can't even afford some of these Omega. I can't afford them. I can afford some of them. Omega Executor, that sounds cool. The Bouncer, I don't have this weapon. I think this is gonna be it.
That one will look amazing in
Fully
your
stacked.
arsenal.
Fully stacked. He's done it, boys! He's the first one. If you're in the chat right now, you are witnessing history being made. Everyone that wanted me to get a platinum for a year, people said, you need to get your first plat, you need to get your first plat, you need to do it, man. Like, you gotta at least get 1 plat. Come on, bro. Like, why not? Like, why not? And I joked, and I said I was gonna platinum Bug Snacks, and I almost did it. But then I didn't enjoy that game as much as I thought I would, and the joke wasn't even that funny. But here we go. It is done. I have platinumed a game for the first time ever. Thank you, Haj. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate that. Platinum confirmed in the chat. He's done it. He's only gone and bloody done it, man. A true gamer. A king amongst men now. Or, more importantly, a king amongst other kings. I can now sit on the platinum throne. It's not platinum, the platinum round table with all of the other platinum armored knights and say, you know what? I've got one, baby. I've got one too. I've done it. I have platinumed a game. This is an incredible feeling. I've 100%ed a game right here. And it's, look at that. Look at that, baby. Look at that. It's right there. Master of the Multiverse. And I can't think of a game that is more deserved than this game for a platinum. If I'm being honest with you, this is the one right here. This is the one that's needed. Because if you think about it, like, this game sets its own level of history. It's a new benchmark for gaming. And to say that I have... But now I have no more Ratchet to play? Oh no. I've made a huge mistake. But no, this game's fully deserved of the love and effort put into it. Someone said I got do I have 99? I have 99 trophies. Imagine if that had been 1,000 on. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so. Oh, imagine if that had been 1,000. Oh, that would have been perfect. That would have actually been perfect. I have 99. Is that 99? No way. Oh yeah, way. I've got loads of bronze ones. Wow. Did we try and just get a one additional plat? Like, Daniel, thank you so much, man. Jesus Christ, Daniel, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Everybody show some love right now. Daniel, show Daniel some love right now. Please. You can always work to get all weapons to level 10. I can't. That's a good point. I'm going to do my playthrough for this. I'm thinking, is there any I can get in, like, chivalry? Like just easy? Oh. What's this? Successfully counter 200 attacks. I only need to do that 6 more times. That might be possible. I don't know. It feels like it feels like I should get one more and this stream will be complete. 1,000. If I could get 1,000 trophies and 1 platinum, then I'm sitting good. I'm sitting real good. But I don't know what It's got to be a game that I have, that I can load. This was just a bonus Ratchet and Clank stream. If people are happy to see me try and get that 1,000, I can load another game. Complete the hardest challenge mode without unlimited health. I feel like that is my next. That's my next attempt. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, damn, Daniel. I don't know what. Let's see what I've got in it. It's got to be something that runs in 60 FPS. And it's got to be installed. Those are the two requirements right now. I like how they've changed the dashboard, so now if you load up your games collection, it goes to installed, which is very handy. I don't have good games installed right now. I've got Strangers of Paradise, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Don't you get a trophy in Dreams just for going into create mode? Do you? Do you? Is that a trophy? Is that confirmed? Final Fantasy VII Remake? I could take a look at that. I have no trophies in it, so collect free music discs. That's, how do I not have that? That seems easy enough. Complete a quest. I have none of. Why are none of these unlocked? What are you talking about? I played through the game. I must have had some of these unlocked. That doesn't. It's because it's. Oh my god! It's because it's integrate. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I definitely collected free. Is this because I played it on disc and then I bought it? No. No, that doesn't make sense. Have you played the ultra realistic dream game? I don't even know what that is. I feel like, can you collect free music discs in the first? Save hasn't carried over, so the trophies haven't. Oh my god! I've been robbed! I've been robbed! I recommend you play Sackboy, it's fun and you could play it with the viewers. I definitely need to. I didn't transfer my old save because the old save was linked to the disc. I don't have the disc, so I couldn't go in and do the. There was a process you had to do to upload the save, which involved you needing the game. So I just bought the game fresh as the Integrate version from the store, and it's robbed me of who knows how many trophies. Who knows? Maybe that was like, maybe I had already platted Final Fantasy. I didn't, but I'm feeling robbed here. I'm feeling robbed. One more for the 1,000. Just one more for the 1,000. I feel. Should we see if I can just buy free music discs? That seems like an easy. That seems like something I could do. That seems like something I could maybe do. Or the Dreams one seems like achievable. If I can just, like, I could maybe get the counters off in Chivalry, but I feel like that's quite a challenging way to do it. Sackboy is awesome, but best in multiplayer. That makes sense. Playing with your friends and stuff. Or maybe not your friends, just playing with people. Play Broforce on PS5. I mean, I'll give it a go. Sackboy falls into it because it was released, and I didn't play it. Same with Godfall. I didn't play that either. I was looking at it, and there's a few like sort of titles that I haven't played, and they're PlayStation ones. And while we wait for the next sort of big game to come out, I might go back and take like Pathless. I haven't played Pathless either. So I might play like some of those in the time that we wait. You can buy the music disc right after Chapter 2. Can I buy free music discs? Can I buy free music discs? Let's have a look. Let's see where I'm at with it quickly. I feel like I can do this one. I feel like I can do. I don't have Astros isn't installed. Like it's there, but it's not installed. It just sits there, just being like, why did you delete me? Why did you do this to me? Well, alright, we'll try Final Fantasy. We'll see if I can buy some music discs. But I'm pretty sure at this point in time, Cloud is broke. Because I did... Look at that, there's the Buster Sword. Yes! It's touching the ceiling when I hold it here. It's chunky. I'll give it that. It's chunky. Luckily, it's made of foam, so it is really quite light. But it's still, because it's so big, it's you gotta hold it right at the handle. Hey, hey. Let's have a look. 1,000. Why did I delete it?
How was it up on the plate?
I remember deleting it because I didn't.
Sorry for dragging you into all this.
I didn't want it.
It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that.
I didn't want it taking up space.
I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
I'm still annoyed that my one isn't as big as that, though. Cloud's shorter than me in real life, but I'm still annoyed that it's not as big as this. Like, it's a huge...
Some guy from Walmart was hitting on you earlier.
It's a huge sword, and I wanted mine to be realistic.
I don't know what it is.
Which is annoying.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
How could use that?
Boyfriend, is he? Yes. You've never been to the club.
Listen to these jealous simps.
Never had anyone to go
He's
with.
not your boyfriend, is he? Oh, what? And you are? Are you, bro? That's what I thought. It's not the size of the sword that matters. Yeah, but you know, if you're buying a Buster Sword, like
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
4'5".
The news is just another
pretty
Shinra mouthpiece.
Decent sized sword. I'm not
I'll
gonna
spread
lie
whatever
to you.
lies
It's
Shinra
a
tells
fairly
them
big
to.
sword.
When
But
I
I
saw
wanted
it,
one
they
that
saw it
like
burning.
It wasn't that bad?
sits on me as
It
big
was.
as Cloud's sword
Oh,
sits on him.
right.
You know? I wanted it to be full on.
And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
We doing this? She's still not paid me my money.
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Alright. Is this where I am?
Here's your room, 202.
Nice.
Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
Can I skip this?
Yes? Oh.
No. And this?
I think I'm skipping it.
That
I don't know which
one's,
button I'm pressing that's skipping it, but something's
know what?
skipping it.
It's getting...
I want this platinum now. Like not even the platinum. We got the platinum, and I'm happy. But now that you've pointed out that I could have 1,000 trophies,
It's a little bare,
now
but
my
should
life
be
doesn't
enough
feel
to get you
complete.
through the night. If you want anything
Hey,
else,
look, the
we can
doors
always
look
get
There's
it.
like
one thing.
doors.
My money. You guys owe me 2,000,
Yeah,
remember?
and I need those to buy music discs.
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry,
500
we spent
gil.
the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it.
500
but not for
gil.
long.
Are you
I'm
kidding
collecting
me?
money for filters tomorrow,
It
so
was
I can pay you after.
2,000. It was 2,000
And you're sure about that?
gil that
Of
you
course,
owed me.
as long as you help, that is.
I don't know
Wait.
about that.
Then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never
Yeah,
mind.
exactly.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best.
Cloud, you're selling yourself short, man.
I'll
You're
see you
selling
bright and
yourself
early
short.
at the bar then.
No,
Thanks
no,
again
no.
for everything. Sleep tight.
It is. It's triangle. It's triangle. There we go. Give bloody 1,500 short. I mean, come on. I don't want to go that way. I want to go. I need to go buy music, man. Damn it. I've got to do this whole scene again. Hang on. Miles Morales plat looks fun. I'll never platinum that game because of what went wrong. I'll never do it again. I've explained the story, but I'll explain it again. 3 a.m. right? 3 a.m. I'm there. I just need to start a new game. For some reason, I accidentally delete the original game save.
Hey,
and I can't get it back
you
off of
okay
the
in there?
cloud. and then I deleted the entire game off of my console.
Coming in.
I messed up, alright? That wasn't a good explanation, but I've explained it a couple times. For some reason, I can't remember whatever reason, I went to delete one of the game saves that I had. I went to delete one of the game saves I had, and I accidentally deleted the entire main game save, and that was that. Alright? That's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I was so close to the platinum. Oh, this is where the lady gives you the lecture.
Well, now, you must...
Yeah, I'm Cloud.
I'm Marl, your last... You from up on...
I've been around.
I'll bet. If you ever need an ear...
What street are you?
The granddaughter I...
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven.
Getting awfully lippy to a dude that has a sword bigger than you on his back, old lady.
My husband decided to go to the station and see...
I remember the pain. I tried everything to get back. I tried the cloud save. I tried all of the things that people were telling me. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And it was annoying because I was really enjoying playing Miles Morales. I just needed to do the new game to get the suit and a couple other things. A couple things like, oh, complete X amount of roof takedowns and things like that. And I messed it up, okay? I messed up. And I don't know why, but I did. Do I get a store here? There we go. Jukebox. I swear one of these people sells me. I need the music. Oh my god, the music in this though. Speaking of music, listen to that soundtrack.
The husky guy.
It's times like this that remind you how
you can also do the darts to get the trophy. Oh.
Time to strut your stuff.
Thinking I might have dinner.
I forgot there's a side mission where you've got to get the cat. The game audio is a bit loud.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep.
What about now?
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Yeah, where's my money? How about that? This is where I can't even play darts because she's gonna take me around. Oh no, she'll take me to the shop. That's good actually.
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
I do. Is there a place I can buy specifically
and don't worry,
free music discs?
We'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all.
Oh my god, everyone is talking right now. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Music disc. Look. Oh, it says it here as well. You can collect the music discs. Here we go. This is it. We're getting that 1,000th trophy.
Straight from the plate, no matter your needs.
Hey there. Here to
Tifa, baby, how you doing?
Tifa, baby, how you doing?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Yeah, give me.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig.
Give me your money.
If you ever need someone to fill in.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud. Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
What have you got for sale? Any music discs, buddy? Yes. That's one. One step closer, you sucker.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by.
Yeah, more music discs.
Especially if Tifa's with you.
Hey, calm down,
see you
bro.
around, okay?
Calm
let us
down.
know when your filter next needs changing.
You hear how he's talking? Especially calm down, buddy.
All the items you could want.
All right.
He's a regular.
Heaven.
Stock up here, and he might
Item
throw in a
shop.
freebie or two.
And out by
For
the
you,
train
maybe.
yard.
Well, you could try being a little nice.
To get free
Look,
shit?
I'm sorry, right?
Not my style.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get free shit because
Our next stop
it's
is
a lot easier
Just
with
better.
your looks,
Then you know what to
which
expect.
I don't get until later in the game. So, you know, and then at that point, I absolutely slay you. Let's be honest, Tifa. If it came down to it, once I get transformed,
Nothing to report.
you're in trouble.
Maintaining surveillance.
Hip hop the chocobo is all
Hey,
you
Marl.
Tifa! Oh, what?
Working?
need. Mal, you better calm
I'm pretty
down.
good at taking
that
Before I
I
get
do.
you the fuck
No
out of here like Joe
I've
Budden
got
did.
skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully. A good long...
A
Come
tried
on,
and true
one more
That
trophy.
you are.
Thanks,
One more
Marl.
trophy.
Don't do anything.
And then my life will be complete. You lot have you've awakened something in me. Like now, I'm just gonna be getting trophies all the time. I'm gonna be wanting to platinum games.
Marl's great.
It's a disease.
She helped get me set up back in the
It's
day.
been infected
You
into my mind.
been here a while now?
5 years, give or take.
Ain't they short-handed?
Hey,
But
hey,
never mind that.
What's up?
We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Okay, weapon store.
Don't start moving.
Can I buy music in the weapon store? This guy, if I remember, is like really grouchy towards me, like for no reason. Like he's got a serious attitude problem.
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
Look at him.
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
You need to calm down, buddy. You've been getting more trophies to stay ahead of me? Well, now I'm gonna have to even get more.
Small fortune now? Why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett? Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yeah, there's some good scripting right there.
Connections?
How do I start?
What?
Oh, you know what though?
Okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
This game is absolutely... Hey, Dan, how you doing, man?
I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch
No
like
better
you.
way to keep you and your family safe.
Like,
than with a weapon
while
of
this
your
game
own.
doesn't look next gen,
Come and
even
check
with
out
the
our
integrate, yeah? This game is beautiful in its own right. Like, it's so beautiful.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Not alone.
Like, the music... Why can I not speak to her? Oh, am I going in? Oh, yeah, I'm going in. Like, the music and just the
Didn't
way
know
it
you
all
were
comes
holding down the
together
fort.
and the storytelling.
Hey, Cloud. Looking to join the
The
neighborhood
weird
watch?
blur is something that,
That
I'm still not with.
What
The
does this
camera blurs
neighborhood
at
watch
times where
do?
it doesn't make sense.
Lots of stuff, really.
Red
Top
Fox, how you
priority
doing
is
as
taking
well,
care of
man?
any beasts that wander into town.
But yeah,
For that,
I'm just going to
teaching
skip
the
this because
locals how to
we've
defend.
played through this game before. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I know what I'm doing, bro. Played the game before. I didn't know what I was doing when I was doing it then. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Between him and Wes.
I'll march
You know
through this.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard.
Hey, Cloud.
No, I've
So I've
got
not
this.
been. Don't apologize, man.
You don't know the
Had lots
way,
going on.
do
Things
you?
have been a bit crazy. But
Lead on.
don't apologize for that.
Sure thing.
Don't need to explain
these
yourself.
streets
It's always love when you're here, man. Hope you're having a good Father's Day and that as well. But yeah, don't. I hate when people feel bad for not hearing. Like, you're here when you're here. I always say that, you know. And then when you do turn up, it's like a reunion.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare just in case.
I don't want to fight monsters. I'm gonna go to the train yard, which is... Where is it? If I remember correctly, the train yard's over this way, right? Pillar Plaza. It's here. It's here. I need to go here. To this item shop. And the map in this game is... I'm not going to say it's atrocious because it's not. I think I can go up and to the right. But an on-screen map wouldn't be amiss. I've got more plats in the last year than I did the previous 15 ones.
I still can't believe that nice young...
That's it. Once you open that door, that's what I'm scared of now. I too have opened the door.
Probably with that
They
punk
make it so
boyfriend of hers.
confusing. Like, this is so confusing to me. I'm gonna remove this way. Like, listen to this music, man.
Think we can get
She's like, I've just paid this guy and he's just running around buying music discs. He must really be into his music. Can I put it on screen? Isn't there a way to get it on screen? Like, look at that. What's this? Bloody Star Wars technology. Like, how you meant to navigate that? There definitely is an on-screen map because I you know me and directions. I'm pretty sure we found a way to do one. So I do this, then I go to 7 Heaven, and then that's it. Trophy done. Hey, what's up?
Hey there, welcome. Look around. Take all the time you need.
I will. I'm gonna buy. You got any music here? Do you sell music? Barrett's theme. That's like the best one. I'll take that, please. Oh look, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Now it's a bit easier.
I found out. If you think about it,
listen to that music going. Move, move, move. So you're saying I can get the last one in 7th Heaven?
There are monsters on the plane.
Can get the Chocobo theme?
Ooh,
I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
I think we all know that.
Alright, I'm going behind you.
You can't hide forever after
I'm gonna buy the Chocobo theme and you can't stop me, and then we're gonna go listen to them in the jukebox.
Night can't come fast enough. Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it?
Yeah! We didn't even have to pay for the last one. Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny's not
Sick.
a bad guy.
Sick.
Yes.
So I've got the platinum. I swear we can play it on the jukebox in here, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Look how emotionless he is to this banger. Just PTSD just kicking in. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go to the trophy collection right now. One plat. 36 golden trophies. 117 silver trophies and 846 bronze trophies. The one plat and 1,000 in total. I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely happy with that. I can't believe it. We've done it. It has been achieved. Drop a freestyle. I wish I could. They were playing the other thing in the background. Like the other beat was still playing in the background, which was annoying. But there we go. That's a nice rounded collection right there. So what's next on your list? Well, we're going to be playing this week the Final Fantasy VII Intermission. I'm going to be doing that. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy 15 in my spare time, which I'm going to be going back to when this stream is over. But I'll try and... I don't know if I can plat that. It seems like it's going to be a long plat. Didn't look like you actually had the Integrate update installed there. I mean, I bought it as Integrate, so it should have just worked, surely. Like, I couldn't... It wouldn't even let me access the game until... I can do something, right? I can go here and I can go check for update. But it wouldn't let me... It wouldn't let me play the game until the date of the Integrate came out, which was really annoying. Because I'm like, just let me play the bloody PS4 version of it. Notice I was playing 15. I'm having a lot of fun playing 15. Now the combat at times, I'm not going to lie, I seem to have nostalgia glasses on when I was talking about the combat compared to 7. While it is more fun having it hack and slash, there's some moments where you fight really big bosses or big things, and it goes to this super zoomed out camera angle where you can't really see what's going on, and it's just not very clever. But what I really like about 15 is overall, what makes 15 enjoyable is it's a big open world road trip experience. The character interactions really bring that to life quite well. The story's a little bit, yeah, it is. Like, the thing about the story is, right, so you're the prince, and the Imperials have, like, tried to, you know, they've thrown a coup or whatever you want to call it, and they've overthrown your father. They've dethroned your father, and you're sort of like, you've escaped the palace, and you're just out in the world now. And while you should be sort of like getting to the bottom of stopping the Imperials, you're just hanging out with your boys, just going on a road trip, and you'll be like, hey, should we go take a photo by this thing? Yeah, let's go do that. Or like, you just do all of this sort of like super side quests. Like, for someone whose father is in jeopardy, and your entire, you know, future kingdom is in a lot of trouble, there's an awful lot of just, shall we go camping? You know, there's an awful lot of like, oh yeah, we'll just go out and take some photos somewhere. Oh, I've never seen the meteorite so close, you know? I've never seen that, or blah blah blah. And then it's just like, oh, let's go do that, which I remember from the first time I played it through, but I don't remember how not intense, but how laid back they literally, like, there's so much times where Prompto, like, who's like the Instagram obsessed photographer guy, is just like, OMG, they've got chocobos here, we've got to stop. And it's just like, bro, my dad's in trouble, bro. My dad's in a lot of trouble right now. Maybe we shouldn't stop, you know? But it's really fun and enjoyable, and they do a really good job, like a really good job with the voice acting in that game. And while it looks a little bit old, I would really like for it to get a fresh lick of paint. I think it was successful enough that it deserves a sort of, at least a PS5 patch. It just needs, like, I think it would be great. Yeah, Prompto's an incredible character. Like, he's really fun. But it is a lot of, like, I don't know, like, just like teen boys on a road trip, and you're like, bro, there's like, the whole kingdom is in trouble, bro, and you're like, should we go fishing now? Like, you know, like, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. But it doesn't make it unenjoyable. It fills the world up. The only thing I'd like to see with it, as I've said, is a sort of update, because for it being an open world game and it's really quite old at this point in time, there's a lot of there's a lot of empty moments. Like, the roads don't feel that filled, and the environments don't feel that filled, and I think that's something they could really work on. Like, even though the game's, you know, we got 16 coming out, it is what it is, but I think, I honestly, and I don't think I'm out of line saying this, I think everything between 7 to 16 deserves a remaster. I honestly do. Especially with the remake. I think that has only opened the door. Like, we don't need Final Fantasy 17 to 20, bro. Just remaster all of the ones that people actually loved, because most of them are in a position where they deserve, like, they're old enough that they actually deserve to be given a proper remaster. And some of them were remastered, you know, onto PS4 or PS3. But I think there's such a golden era of the franchise there that just go ahead and commission a full-on remaster on 8, 9, 10, and the other ones. Like, you know, like 6 needs a remake. Like, there's so much. See, like, I just think they should just really focus on that for the time being. You've got your Final Fantasy 14 for all of the people that are playing that. You've got that covered, you know. But yeah, like, even the original, the 1 to 6, as people are saying as well, just bring them all up to date. I think if you did that, you would make enough money, as opposed to the money spent on bringing out a completely new one, you know, because they don't really link into each other. Yes, there's a lot of themes that carry over, but just take the games that people loved and actually make them ready for the PS5. That's not too much to ask. You've got such a solid fan base, and it's one of the few franchises that I think would absolutely do well from being completely remade. You know, I honestly do. I think it's one of the few franchises where people wouldn't complain. I think the other part of that argument would be like, can we please get God of War 1 through till 3 with all of the extras sort of remade in the modern, like, once you're done with the current new array of God of War, can we get all of the old ones remade, please? Like, I don't agree with a lot of like rehashes when it comes to Hollywood and stuff, but I do feel that with, you know, certain game franchises, you can get away with remaking them. You know, if you're gonna commission a remaster or a remake for Last of Us Part 1, then you can justify that for God of War 1 to 3. You definitely can, like easily can. You know, so that's my sort of thoughts and feelings. I just want to say as well, Ratchet & Clank, I don't think I'm going to do a review for Ratchet & Clank. I might do a review for Ratchet & Clank. I'm not sure how people are going to feel about this, but I'm going to attempt to do a new style of review format. As you are probably aware, I've been doing a lot more skits and sketches, but I think that there's a way for me to use those characters to sort of do things like reviews and things like that. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm going to attempt to do that. That's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna hit or if it's gonna miss, but I'm gonna give it a go at the very least. I don't know if I should. I probably should just do it for Ratchet and Clank. It makes the most sense. But long story short, for the people that are here, Ratchet and Clank is an incredible game, and the second that you get a chance to get your hands on it, go ahead and play that. You deserve it. It's such a great game. There's no other way to put it. There's no other game that will give you that next gen feel, in my opinion. And before this, I was saying, like Demon Souls felt like the next gen experience, but it doesn't, because it's still constricted quite heavily to all of the things of the old game, whereas Ratchet and Clank legitimately feels like a completely next-gen game. And that's nothing against Demon Souls. I think it looks incredible. Yeah, it looks incredible. Does it look as good as Ratchet and Clank? I don't think so, but it's pretty damn close. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank just stands above and beyond on its delivery from the entire experience. And I know some people were a bit reserved about it because they felt like it was a short game, and yeah, some people platted it in a day and stuff, but I am guaranteeing that those people that did play it in a day will have no issues with the game whatsoever, because it does what it needs to do absolutely perfectly. It delivers on all levels that it needs to do so. It doesn't drag in any, there's no point where I feel like it drags it out in any shape or form. I think they just did an excellent job with it, and that's my honest opinion on the game overall. How I put that into a sort of sketch type review, we shall see. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for being a part of this, my first ever platinum, also hitting the 1,000 trophies. Good gaming session all round, I think. Good session all round overall. Are you gonna make your plat shot your PSN banner? Can I do that? Can I do what is? Do I even have a PSN banner? I know nothing of said things like this. A good game knows how to not outstay its welcome. Yeah, exactly. A good game knows how to deliver. In the same way that people were all mocking Miles Morales for its length or whatever, Miles Morales delivered its story perfectly, and it still had a few things that you could do to extend that time of the story if you wanted to anyway. Insomniac know what they're doing, and I'm not going to hear any arguments against that. They're at a point where they can make whatever they want now, and I'll just say, when's it coming out? You know, when are you dropping this? Because I'm buying it, so when's it coming out, my friend? We'll go to settings, and then profile settings, user account, profile picture, cover image. Okay. Oh, I can select an image. I don't know if that's the image I want, though. I might just throw in like a... Oh wow, these are all trophies I got from... I'm getting some trophies, and I might go with like that. Oh, what about that? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Can I move it? Oh, look at that. You know what? I like that. I think I'm gonna go with that, to be honest. I think that represents it better. But thanks for teaching me how to do that. That's cool. Yes, yes. There we go. David from Canada, man. Unfortunately, you've joined right at the end of the stream. But what's new? I got my platinum, baby. I got my platinum. Life is good. I've done it. I'm finally a gamer. I'm finally a new gamer. I've been fully embraced by the ponies. I'm in the stables, boys. I'm in the stables. As a dad who works full-time, games that are less than 30 hours are a godsend. Yeah, exactly. And if that game delivers with no stumbles and just keeps it moving, then I think it's a great game in my opinion, and that's exactly what Ratchet and Clank is. We need a DLC now for like they did with Spider-Man. The only thing I was thinking was missing was I wanted to control Kit. Yeah, score for Ratchet and Clank. It's an 11 out of 10 game, and I won't hear anything else. It's 11. It's an 11 out of 10 game, and that might sound ridiculous, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but hang on, right? Go in here. I wish you could separate these by these games. Look at this, man. Is this a 10 out of 10 game to you? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is an 11 out of 10 game. Became a true gamer and a furry all in the space of one game. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, look at this. Just look at this. That looks like a screenshot taken from an upcoming animated movie where about a robot with a gun. Congratulations on the plat. Thank you very much, Andy, man. I appreciate you. But that's a game. That's a game that you can play right now, and that's the quality of the game, right there. You can separate them by game. Is it in albums? Oh, there we go. Angel on the on the Twitch as well. But yeah, like look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that. Again, a screenshot from an upcoming animated movie. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Ratchet and Clank. You can play it right now. You see what I'm saying here? Like, it's just incredible. It's honestly an 11 out of 10 game. No matter how I try and talk about it in any way. Like, come on, man. Come on. Again, it looks better than the Ratchet and Clank movie they put out. Looks better than the Ratchet and Clank movie they put out. But I do agree, a Rivet and Kit in any shape or form, sort of DLC, would be a great way to do it. It would be better to do it as a DLC. Is Thomas talking to Twitch? Thomas is talking to YouTube. Thomas. I mean, just look at that, man. Just look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Or like shots like this. Finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's better than the one you streamed. Better story going to do Controlled next. Maybe I should go back into playing Tomb Raider at some point in time. Maybe I should give it another go. You know. And also, what was the one you were saying? It was in here somewhere. Try out Broforce. Try out Broforce. I will. I think you enjoy the 80s references. I'm not that old. I'm not that bloody old, all right. I'm not that old. But yeah, I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, and the devs did say that it's only the beginning. Yeah, I would love some DLC for this. I will happily accept a Rivet and Kit full game before the next full Ratchet and Clank game. Like, that's the reality. Like, I would. But it is what it is. It's a beautiful looking game, and they've just done a great job with it all round. And it's not just about it being beautiful looking. It just works, you know. Everything about it just works. Here's where we broke it, if you remember that. Where we broke the game completely. So obviously that part didn't work, but other than that, the game completely just works. And I mean, even for a broken part, like even for a broken part of the game, look how beautiful that environment area is, like the reflection environment, whatever it's called. You know, when do you seen a broken game look this damn good? Never. Look at that cloud, bro. Look at that cloud. So there we go. That's my first plat. We've done it. I can see them doing a rivet and kit game like they did with Miles. Shorter, cheaper game. Yeah, exactly. Even the bugs are amazing. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I can... In the same way they did Miles Morales, it would make a lot of sense for them to do a rivet and kit game, and I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it will be very interesting to look into the world, you know, because we saw glimpses of Rivet's world and universe, but I feel like there's a lot of untold stories in that place, so that would be cool to explore. And then I hope, and I'm not sure how people will feel about this, people that are closer to the franchise and stuff, but I really do hope that the next game, because everything in this one sort of has teed it up for them to really go in search of the Lombaxes properly once and for all. So I hope that's where they're going with the narrative direction of the next game, and I hope that Rivet's along for the journey as well. But I understand like that might be quite definitive and sort of like not franchise ending, but big narrative ending. And I know that there's been explorations and parts in the past, but it does feel like that's what they're heavily teeing up for. So it would be I think it would just be very good to build off of the back of that and see where they go with that, because this was a direct continuation in the storyline, wasn't it? It wasn't like the 2016 version. It was completely like a continuation of the story that they've been pushing forward with. So it will be very interesting to see where they go with the storyline from here. But again, that's why I feel like opening this door with Rivet allows them to sort of take a step away from everything that everybody knows and just continue with their own approach, you know. And it also means like they basically got options. They basically got options. It's as simple as that, you know. It is what it is. How about a things I want to see at the next PS event vid? Maybe, but I feel like it's going to happen so quickly, and realistically it's like I'll be interested if we get any God of War stuff. I'm not too sure what they'll do on announcements. I feel like Abandon is probably going to be a part of this next event, the PlayStation Experience or whatever it's being called. Hopefully we get some Stray in there, probably a more in-depth look at Kena, but like I think it's all fairly like safe bets and guessables, and at this point in time I don't really have too much I want to see. I'm just like whatever Sony are comfortable with showing me, I'm happy to look at with my eyes, you know. Like that's how I feel. But that's it really. I'll round this up. We've got like I can round this up for a little bit longer. I don't need to be anywhere exactly right here. Horizon release date, yeah, that would be solid, because we're getting to that point we actually need a release date on it. But yeah, there's not too much that I can see, like other than it being teasers. There's not too much to end the year with. Is your E3 roundup video coming soon? I decided not to do it. I'll be real. I just decided not to do it. I made the choice to do the Bandai sketch instead, and then rolled straight into doing the other sketches that I've done. So I feel like the window for E3 is sort of closed now, you know. I could be wrong, but and if you want a good E3 summary, just go watch Donkey's video on Donkey's E3 is like the best video you can watch on a roundup. But yeah, there's supposed to be 26 games in development by PlayStation Studios, and more than half of those new IPs, so they have plenty to show. Yeah, exactly. So, but it'll be interesting to see exactly what's happening. Horizon is 2021, but it'd be nice to get an exact date. Yeah, it really would, because there's a fair few things coming out with the rest of the year, and it'd be nice to sort of dot them on a chart. Any plan on getting back on Xbox? It looks like they've kind of fixed their exclusive problems. Have to see how those games turn out. The Medium was kind of a letdown. I said this on stream, I think, but my decision for Xbox currently is I'll get Halo on PC. There's not too much things that really interest me. 12 Minutes is a game I think that will probably come out on PC as well. And other than that, there's nothing. Like Stalker 2 looks alright, but I'm not. There's nothing that inspires me enough to drop the money on a Xbox when I know I could play it on my PC, especially considering, like, I don't even care. I'll be honest, I don't care for the upcoming Halo campaign. Like, sure, I'll buy it, I guess, to play through it. I think it would be interesting to play through it. But with them making the Halo multiplayer experience free to play, I feel like I should just download that on my PC anyway and have fun with that, you know? That's why I'm here for a game like Halo overall. I think 12 Minutes is coming to PS as well. Well, then I don't even need to. Then there's even less of a reason. You know, even less of a reason. I kind of want an Xbox to play Starfield, but this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I mean. Is one game or two games? Because you said Outer Worlds 2. Is 2 games enough to justify buying that console? Yes, the Game Pass is, you know, is good, and I'd recommend playing through some older titles if you've never played through them. But there's nothing at this point in time that's like, oh, I have to buy the Xbox to play these, especially if you've got a PC. Like, if you're in a position where you can play it on PC, then there's nothing really like that's a big enough push to go out and buy a completely new console. As I said, I'm more interested in if Switch are ever going to do a Switch Pro, because I prefer the amount of IP that Switch and Nintendo have currently, you know? So yeah, it's a bittersweet one. I'd like to play some of the Xbox games, but nothing to the point where I'm like, oh, I want to go out of my way to do so. Simple as that, you know? Even for all the Starfields and Skyrims in the world. And Starfield has already been rumored to be like a timed exclusive if it does come out, when it does come out. So, you know, as I said, that came up in a Guardian article. So normally I don't believe into things like that, but Guardian are pretty good at getting information and being a reputable source. So I'm quite interested in that. Potentially, we need a Switch Pro. 100% we need a Switch Pro. I completely agree. But yeah, so I'm just I'm interested to see what Xbox can really do to bring me back on board, you know. But at the moment, it's not there. It's not console buying justifying at this point in time. I'll maybe play that on my PC if I get enough time, if I feel like it, you know. Like, that's how I feel, and that's not being a console snob or anything. It's just, if you've got the means to play games that they're releasing anyway, why would you go out of your way to play them on a different platform? As I said, I prefer it because I can play on controller, but having calmed down about the hype, I can just plug my controller into my PC and play those games on my PC anyway, you know? They'll all be exclusive from now as soon as the current deal expires. We shall see. We shall see. Never say never on anything, you know? Never say never on anything, because at the end of the day, companies like this thing called money is kind of like the whole reason they make stuff, and money will change people or make people backtrack and do whatever they need to make as much money as they need to make, you know? Compromise really does happen when money is involved. Like, it's that simple. Do you think if Xbox keeps putting Stalker 2 and Back for Blood on Game Pass at launch, then Sony needs to be more aggressive there? No, not really. Overall, I genuinely don't. I think Sony know what they're doing. I think if Sony really wanted to, they could at least drop games down. Like, if I was in Sony's position, and I agree with this, I've seen people talk about this online, and I think it's a very good point, and it just applies to general download games. I think all I'd do if I was in Sony's position is I'd knock like a tenner off games that are downloadable. I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what? If you download a game, because it's less cost to do, you can get it for a bit cheaper. But overall with the Game Pass thing, I think it's just it's not enough to take away hardcore lovers of PS exclusive. I don't think there's much people that are like, oh, I'm gonna drop playing my PlayStation for the sake of Game Pass, you know, for the sake of like Stalker 2. I that's what I think. Like, honestly, I don't think it's enough there. For games like Back for Blood, which is coming out on both, like, yeah, maybe you will play it on the Game Pass to see if it's worth buying and things like that, and you'll do it. But as a game that slightly leans into Xbox's general multiplayer fun model anyway, but like I'm saying, like, predominantly, the vibe I get from a lot of PlayStation players is, you guys ain't really here for the multiplayer, you know? You guys, it doesn't seem like a lot of you enjoy multiplayer games overall. Like, I think one of the biggest examples for this in recent times has been how much people in the stream at any one point have been like, I'm not gonna get Battlefield because it doesn't have a campaign. So? Like, good, you know? Like, Battlefield's about the multiplayer experience. Like not every game needs to have a campaign like tagged onto it and such, is how I feel. Strong Jawline Herman with a strong name in the chat saying, I finally got the Rhino 8. Congratulations, man. Level that stuff up. The Easter egg gun is confirmed. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, so, yeah, people love campaign, and that's kind of why you play on your PlayStation, because it delivers an experience that doesn't rely on players. Because I tell you what, right? Playing Back for Blood is going to get awfully annoying when you get thrown in with a bunch of trolls or people that don't want to do it properly or play any objective or play a game that is multiplayer, like a multiplayer game, and they're only playing it because they enjoy playing stuff on their Game Pass for the sake of feeling like they have friends but don't know how to have friends and don't know how to interact with players. So all they end up doing is just going in there and ruining what's meant to be a team game. That's one of my biggest things that has been a takeaway from playing my Xbox in years, right, is legitimately there's such a big focus around community and multiplayer and all of this stuff, but everybody that plays them doesn't like playing with other people, and then half the time you can't even get your squad to decide what game we should all actually play as a unit, or someone gets bored of whatever game you have chosen to play and goes and plays a different game, and then suddenly you're all playing Fortnite again or something like that, and you don't end up actually having a fun multiplayer experience because everybody is so individualistic in general that when you're playing a game you want it to be on your terms. So no one actually turns up playing a multiplayer game to be a part of the multiplayer experience. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not a shot at my squad or anything like that, but it happens so much. Like, it legitimately happens so much because people are individuals. And when you're playing a game on your terms because you want to spend the next couple of hours not thinking about work or that essay you need to do or things like that. What you don't want to do is get on and play a game where it suddenly feels like it's a job again because someone's like, alright, we're going to head to this point and we're going to take out these people. Oh, what weapons are you using? Blah, blah, blah. Can you please make sure you're taking care of that? Because then you feel like you're just doing a job again. And that's not why you play games. So the multiplayer system, a lot of the time, just collapses in on itself and is ruined. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, that's been my experience with multiplayers overall. Abdul saying Hassan Karaman started A live video on IG? Give me a second. Shall I? Let's see if I can. MBK civil. No, it's not that. It's literally just someone will just like either it's like someone's got to go suddenly, you know, and this is anytime you're playing like multiplayer games and you end up with like less of a squad or something like that. There's just so much times where it just falls apart, and then then if you're forced to play with randoms, then God help you, you know, like God help you. You end up playing with a kid that sounds about 8, who just like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. What's his? Hey, Abdul. What's his thing right now? What's his IG? What's his IG? Do we know? Deleted because of Mega Fred. Blue Box Mega Fred. Something's going wrong on my right hand monitor at the moment. Like it keeps flashing. Okay, hang on. With 2 ends. I can't see it. Are you following him? Okay, I can't see. He's not got a live video. Do I need to follow him to see the live? Yeah, it's not coming up. Yeah, Legends wasn't such a... I'll do that. Can you see that? So why are you suggesting people to follow? Fuck out of here, bro. Is that always there? There we go. I can't see a live video, unfortunately. He's online on PS as well. Yeah, he's online like 24/7. What are your favorite horror games? You'll find out more details soon. A little patience. 10 hours ago he done that. And then this shot of a very average Unreal looking, like built-in Unreal Engine game right here is all we've got to go on. And he's, for some reason he's put like a sad face. That's interesting. He's put 2 sad faces. Why has he done that? Why has he done that? He didn't reply to my message where I said Hideo Kojima says what? I thought that would have got him, but it didn't get him. So he's smart. He's smart. He was live 2 seconds ago. Oh man. Oh well. The mystery continues. The mystery continues. He's online on PS. Yeah, he's out there. I had a wonderful time with not Game of Thrones, Ghost of Tsushima. Legends got in. Everyone bow. You know life is good. Yeah, I'm not saying like there's certain times where multiplayer works. But like I'm saying, when it's a game that you've just been given, when it's a game that you've just been given on a free Game Pass, like you don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't care. You ain't trying to be part of a team. You're just trying to game out to see if it's any good or not, and that's that. I mean, yeah. Look at the people he's following. Doesn't follow Kojima. Sad. Begins with S. Do you know what else starts with S? So there we go. There we go. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is it's Bamalam, and there's a bunch of rap content I've done recently. If anyone cares for that kind of stuff. There's also me with my Buster Sword, chilling. Just chilling with my Buster Sword, looking dope. So yeah, there's that. I told you to check the trailer so long ago. Just telling me what to do now. I see how it is. I see how it is. So he's just following exclusive PlayStation studio staffs. Yeah, pretty much. That's his whole. He wants to show you he's affiliated. What's this? What's this? He's been tagged in 2015. What's that about? What's that about? I need answers. I need answers, bro. Remember, Silent Hill was abandoned by Konami. This is true. This is true. But I mean, also, this is what I mean about like confirmation biased. You know, people just start confirming stuff, whatever they need to get to a point. I mean, this stream has gone completely left. It was meant to be about us just doing a plat, and I got the plat. So that's good, thank you. And now we're just looking for abandoned trailer, PS5. Shall I put this on? They said this is nothing to do with the game itself. Blue Box said that the IG account is fake. Oh, there we go.
Let
See?
me tell you a story. A true story.
A true story.
That could overcome to all of us. Imagine waking up at a place far, far away from home. Away from your lost ones. Away from friends. Away from safety. Trying to understand
Is this your
how
king?
you got there. No one there to guide you. No one there to assist you.
Is this your king?
Food. No water. You've got nothing.
I mean,
to
this
survive.
part looks pretty good.
But the complicated part is, well, you're a prey. Powerless, thirsty, and a weak prey of a strong, blood-loving community led by a religious nutjob.
Take it easy, Angel. Thank you, man.
A false prophet that will do anything for power, anything for wealth. And when you realize this, you know it's the end. Your end. But you will never accept this. You will fight for a way out.
The voiceover, like, this is why I honestly feel like the voiceover is the biggest indication that it's a troll and this is actually a bigger game. Q4. They address the voiceover, they're gonna hire actual talent. Gameplay reveal coming soon. When did they release this? April. A Hideo Karaman Kojima game. If this isn't Silent Hill, then this has to be the biggest coincidence to ever exist in mankind's history. Blue Box YouTube has Hills as the banner. No way. No way. Look at all. Look, this is what I mean. That like, there's no way that you could like come in and say like, oh no, you know what? This isn't the new Silent Hill, because there's so many people just like on the hype now that you just gotta roll with it, man. You gotta roll with it and just say, you know what? Like, yeah, why not? Like, surely. How do I do this? I go to channels. Blue Box Gaming, Blue Box here we go. Oh, it's and technically there's no one around on those hills, so it's technically silent. Technically silent. So make of it what you will, but that's some damning evidence right there. That trailer isn't the game. See, this is what I mean. Like, it's just so much back and forth, and absolute, like, what are you smoking? You know, what are you smoking? Like what are you actually doing here, man? Like, it either feels like the most calculated moves you've ever seen in your life, or it's just the biggest coincidence being held down. So this is the other game from Blue Box, right? This is the other game from Blue Box that all of its stuff, like, suddenly just, like, was removed, basically. Like, it was early access and all of this stuff, and then it got removed in recent times. You can't download the early access anymore. Near enough all information on the game has just completely disappeared as well. And it looks like if Abandoned isn't using footage from their game, then they're using footage from this game to some degree, you know? Like, they're using just, like, environmental screenshots from this game or something. Because this was only meant to... The early release was released in December of last year, which isn't that far away. And then when you consider that everything has been taken away from this game and just disappeared in recent times, but then suddenly Abandoned's drumming up hype and such, it starts to be a bit like, okay... like, yeah, it is Fatal Frame. They've said that it's like, you know, they've gone for the Fatal Frame approach of this game. But it just seems like, they were working on a game like this, and then for some reason, I don't know why, like, PlayStation picked it up. Like, I don't know, you know, but there seems to be a lot of, like, look, on April the 28th, suddenly they're like, oh, we've So yeah, I don't know what to make of all of it. There are 50 plus people working on this title, including us internally, outsourcing studios and freelancers. We're really excited and can't wait to have the final game showed off. That was after the teaser was shown. This could be like a concept game before it got turned into Abandoned. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I think. I think that The Haunting was like the start of stuff, and then it got worked on. It got worked on more. Has there ever been another video game rabbit hole like this? I don't think so. Blue Box is based out in Holland. I'd bet money those hills are just some hills in Holland. Isn't the Netherlands, like, renowned for being flat? There's not even hills. Like, there's not even hills in a lot of the Netherlands in any place I've been. And the thing that it doesn't blow my mind, it says that my bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of... Shut the hell up, YouTube, man. Shut the hell up, YouTube. Shut the hell up your mouth. You've never complained about this before, so shut the hell up. It's split. There's like lowlands in the south, but in the north it's more hilly. Yeah, fair enough. But it's very flat. A lot of it's very flat. But the thing about it being based in Holland is this is why it does my head in. I'm not going to super rant or anything, but like what does my head in about that is the fact that they don't tweet until 12 o'clock, midnight, yeah, our time, is 1 a.m. in Holland, alright? Because they're like an hour ahead. I'm pretty sure most of Europe's like an hour ahead of us, right? So, why does this account, like, why does any social media manager start tweeting at 1 a.m. his local time? Like, that in itself is just a massive giveaway. And as everyone keeps going, well, it's 9 a.m. in Japan about that time. But I'm telling you, like, a lot of my friends are social media managers. Unless it was for a specific reason, like they're covering, say, something like the Oscars or an event that's coming up, they're getting everything done in that window of time, that 9 to 6 o'clock time. And if anything's coming out in the evening, they're going to schedule it to go out in the evening and keep an eye on it if need be. But unless you're being specifically hired to post at 1 a.m. in the morning, then it doesn't make any sense for the local time in which they do it. Because as I've said, even if it was like, oh, we want to make sure that we're doing it so like the American audience and stuff can see our tweets, well, the Americans are up from way earlier in the day. So there's no sense between that. You'd be posting it so it would be coming out you'd be posting it so it'd be coming out in the morning and early daytime for Americans. You know, you want to catch them before they've gone to work and things like that, and they can discuss it through the day, and you can all of that kind of stuff. So it doesn't, all of it doesn't add up, and that's what's crazy about it. It doesn't add up at all. On a business level is how I'm trying to look at it. Forget all of the like weird rumors and blah blah blah. When you look at some of these points from a business perspective, that's where it starts to be a bit fishy, is what I'm saying. Like that one thing to me is a massive red flag for everything I know about social media management overall. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, blue stands for best level user experience, which is a stupid slogan if we're being honest. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like The Haunting was the proof of the game, or it got picked up. They, as mentioned, they brought in a bunch of extra people because it became a PlayStation thing. So they got them some extra muscle to ensure that it can come out properly. But there's something about this Haunting game, because like I'm saying, if you look at it, you're like, oh, but it says, you know, published and developed by Creative Q. Yeah, here, Create Q. But then when you go down here to read more, right here in the information, it says feedback, Blue Box Game Studios. Alright? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Like, it just doesn't make... It's driving me insane. Release date down here, you can see 23rd of December. Early access release was 23rd of December. And then they halted it on... Where was it? They halted it on April 28th. The trailer for Abandoned, the teaser, came out on April 7th. So it just seems like somewhere along those lines they started to cover their tracks and stuff.
Water.
Sony themselves described Abandoned as a cinematic survival sim. Yeah, exactly. But then when you go up here and you go to this little description, they go, Haunting is a first-person horror adventure game in where you fight ghosts using... Like, look, you fight ghosts using a camera and explore the mysteries of the Red Water Woods through cinematic storytelling. Like, there's a lot of similarities here between a game that they've already had involvement with and a game that they're bringing out. I don't know. I don't know. And the Blue Box website has nothing on it yet. They literally have nothing on it. It's really... Apart from a statement saying that they're not linked to Kojima. That's the one thing that they have. That's the one thing that they have. I'm not going full conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying I see that there's definitely reasons for people to believe the signs. But at the same time, as I've also said, if you were in Blue Box's scenario right now, you wouldn't be trying to put these flames out. You know, the statement's gone now too. They took the statement off. See, it's all getting mad. But yeah, I 100% wouldn't fan like like put the flames out, I'd fan those flames if anything. Like I would, you know, I would be there just going free promotion. Like they're out here tweeting wild stuff. They're getting like putting pictures of like replying to pictures of Kojima himself and stuff. Like it's all a bit. It's all a bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. But what's more important is I got the plat. I got the plat, baby. I got the plat. And now they're like not bringing the trailer out and like just all of this stuff. Like it's just stringing people along and keeping the mystery going as much as possible. It looks a lot like the hills in Maine where Silent is set. This is what I'm saying. The more that we go down the rabbit hole is the more that you start to find things that you can justify your beliefs with. And that's where you've got to sometimes be smart and draw the line. But guys, I'm not. This isn't going to turn into a full-on conspiracy stream. Apparently, this account is fake as well. We're not. It's not going to become a full-on conspiracy stream. I'm glad we've discussed this. Thank you everybody that's been a part of this. We've got the plat. We've got 1,000 trophies. My job is done. And if you want just more insane ramblings on this scenario, not insane ramblings, but you know, if you want to follow this story, I do suggest keeping an eye on MBG because he's in there, bro. Like I don't know if we can pull him out of the Matrix at this point in time, but he is deep down the rabbit hole. And I'm trying to just sort of not go that far. I'm trying to look on both sides of the mirror at this point in time. You know, I don't want to get sucked in. I don't want to have a full-on confirmation biased. But a lot of things don't add up. But then at the same time, if all of this stuff didn't add up and you were in an indie studio's position, why would you not try and ride this hype for as much as possible is what I'm saying. Like it's a win-win for them in a lot of ways because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, we're not going to buy the game. They probably didn't think much people were going to buy the game anyway. So now they're like, well, no matter what happens, we've created one of the biggest hypes in gaming this year. That's a win in its own way. And if it isn't even a Kojima or Silent Hill game, but it looks like an actually good game and an actually good cinematic survival horror, well then they've sort of capsulated the imagination of the audience that they need to be interested in this game. You know, like they've done what they need. Like even if you're mad for a bit, but then the gameplay looks good, because let's face it, if it's a PS exclusive, it will probably be a pretty good game overall. Then you're most likely to just be like, you know what, I'll probably give this a go. Fair enough, it's not what I thought it was and I got caught up in the hype, but this actually looks like a pretty good survival horror with a cinematic experience, so why wouldn't I play this? This is the kind of game that I'm looking forward to, you know? So that's how I feel, and that's what I think. But at no point in time would you go, hey, we're gonna completely just burst the bubble and let everybody know. So it is, but it's good to be on both sides of it. I'd rather that we have people that are also arguing against it than everyone just blindly going against it, because somewhere between the two of them is a truth, you know, somewhere is a truth. And if you don't look on both sides of it, then you're only you've got to have a balanced argument. As the great Sherlock Holmes or whatever once said, what's the word? I've forgotten what he says. I've ruined it. But he says, you know, once you take into account all of the evidence and deduce it, blah blah, whatever remains, no matter how impossible, has to be the truth. You know, is the way he looks at things, and that's what you've got to do. You can't just go one way into the argument. You've got to be going down both sides of the rabbit hole, and somewhere you will find that impossible truth. I wish I could have just Googled the phrase. It's one of my favorite phrases, and I never get it right. Like, legitimately. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains the truth, however improbable, must be the truth. There you go. That is how it goes. You know. Funny that they're launching merch next week, but this is it. This is what I'm saying. If you're in their position, right? You're in their position, and you're seeing this spiral out of control, and everyone's saying, "I want a new Silent Hill game. I just got to be the new Silent Hill game, etc., etc." Someone in marketing is going to go print some new t-shirts right now. We're not going to make a statement on anything. Get some. What do we have? Oh, you know those t-shirts we're going to bring out next year? Bring those designs forward. Let's get them out now. Let's capitalize on this hype right here. You know, like that's the place. That's the mindset that business is in. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where they're at. Like, everyone that can cash in on this is going to cash in on this while it's hot. And we know there's a Silent Hill game coming. That's been confirmed. They're releasing Silent Hill skateboards. Richard, welcome to the chat. Richard Allen saying, I'm glad Ratchet and Clank got a new entry, but I miss Jack and Dexter. Daxter even, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you know, well, hopefully at some point in time you get a new one. Basically, because never count out anything being brought back at this point in time. I was a huge Konami fan back in the day, but unfortunately now I no longer have respect for them. But exactly, a non-respectable company will of course be releasing any sort of thing that they can to make as much money as possible and capitalize off of this. It's the smart play. It's the smart play. All of the people involved are businessmen at the end of the day. You're here to make money. So if the internet comes out with some crazy stuff, like some absolute like imagine that it's not anything to do with any of the theories, and it is exactly what it's been stated to be, yeah, and you know that, you're gonna sit there like, bro, get these t-shirts out right here, you know, like get this going, man. How can we capitalize off this once in a lifetime situation that's just happened? Because, you know, gaming doesn't really fall into the world of theories as much as other sort of media franchises. Like in movies, it happens all the time. Like anything comes out, especially like with comic book movies and stuff, anything comes out and people are just like, oh my god, this means that and this means that and blah 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 blah, and they go off on a like, you know, like Mephisto being in WandaVision or something like that just comes out and everyone just goes absolutely nuts because one person picked up on something and said something that was slightly plausible, and then the rest of the internet jumped in on it because the internet is completely dictated by people that like to be right all of the time, and then that's it, boom, it blows up, and suddenly there's a new Silent Hill game coming out and it's being directed by Hideo Kojima, it's his project, and he's under a false name, and blah 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 blah, like all of that stuff, right? You can see how it can be completely blown out of proportion, and why, if that happens in gaming, which it rarely does, people going to go nuts over it, you know? The writers didn't know about Mephisto when writing WandaVision. Exactly, they didn't. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think we're going to call it a day there, before this just becomes an endless rant. This wasn't the aim of the stream. The stream was to celebrate my first ever platinum trophy, and we done that by celebrating with some crazy conspiracy talks. Is that a win? I don't know, but I got a platinum trophy and I got 1,000 trophies. Go me. And thank you everyone that's been a part of it. And massive thank you to Daniel and Haj for the donations. Daniel, if you're watching this later on or whatever, I don't know if you went or if you're still here, but thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It has been fun. It's been a lot of fun. I'm not debating that. It's been a lot of fun. But it is Monday tomorrow. I've got a couple things to take care of. It is now coming up to 11:30. I will be getting into Final Fantasy. Oh, don't knock down my bloody. I will be getting into some Final Fantasy You can't even get it in shot. You can't even. It's just too big. Hang on. But for the rest of the week, gonna be playing some Final Fantasy Intergrade Intermission. I hope you join me. Got new sketches coming, got some other stuff coming, reviews and all of that good stuff. Thank you, Daniel, man. Thank you very much for still being here as well. I appreciate you. Now I need to get more trophies to keep my pace on me. Hey, I'm going to be getting more. I'm going to be getting more. I'm going all out now. I'm a trophy hunter myself. You see, I'm somewhat of a trophy hunter myself. So yeah, that's it. Fun stream. I hope you had a good time. Abdul as well, for becoming a member again, it says right here. I don't know if that's just popping up now, but thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. It's been great. New setup seems to be working really well as well. Did you see how seamlessly I was able to just jump straight into the web browser stuff? That's because I've got 3 monitors now. I can do things like that easier as well. So I'm really thankful that it's all coming together. Big love to anyone that's watching on Facebook, or if you've watched this on my Twitch as well. I'm really enjoying the fact that I can now stream across the platform and reach more people. And if you do watch me on Facebook or things like that, you get more extra content, like my rap content goes up on there and other stuff. If you watch me on my YouTube, you get all of my sketches and other stuff like that. So there's a big array. I'm doing a lot of stuff at the moment, which is why I gotta go. Take it easy, man.